Guys, today I'm going to be doing part of what if I was in MHA. There's gonna be one more part after this, and that's it. Because the MHA anime has not gotten far. So we're gonna start off with. So we're gonna go on now. So Christian's just hanging out in his backyard, just having fun, practicing a little bit. But out of nowhere, a blast of blue fire comes at him. He's like, shoot! And then he says, Detroit smash! And punches, illuminating the fire, sending it back. Out of nowhere, Shigaraki, Toga, Twice, Dabi, and all the rest of the league comes at him. He's like, shoot, how did they get here? He blitzes and kicks one of them in the face and says, how are you guys alive? I killed you! And he says, and think again. Twice over here created clones of us, and he had to train so hard that the clones looked like they were the real us, but they weren't. They were clones. They were clones. And he's like, damn it! So all the league rushes at him. He's like, shoot, one for all, rainbow, one for all, full killing. 100%. Oh, I'm kidding. That's a little overpowered. He says one for. Alright, I'm gonna say that the one for all full cowling was actually temporary. It was not real. It was not that much. He's like, wait a minute, why isn't my rainbow one for all working? Here's a voice in his head. It's Nanashi Maru says, that power doesn't work. That was temporary. You never get it again. You were one of the luckiest one for all users to ever exist. He's like, damn it! And then he says, one for all, full cowling, 5%. He blitzes over, punches Dabi in the face, grabbing him and slamming him into Tomura, saying, hey Tomura, this should be pretty fun. Deku, wait, I just realized how they're in dorms. They're clashing, and Bakugo, Todoroki, and Midoriya, basically everyone, even Aizawa wakes up, and they're all like, what's going on? I don't know. He hears, shoot style! And Isaiah was pretty angry right now. He's like, what is he doing? He says, shoot style! And kicks one back. And out of nowhere, Tomura gets flying towards Aizawa. He's like, what the? He punches him forward and says, Christian, what's going on? He's like, the league came after me. Oh, give me a minute. I will be right back. I'm back. So, basically, all of Class 1A would come out and they'd start battling out the league. Christian says, nah, I only need 5 members. 5 people who come first get to go. Bakugo, Todoroki, Mina, Uraraka, and Deku come. And everyone's like, what? How come they got there first? So they all start fighting them, the league, and then he's like, let's go! Then he says, one for all, full cowling, 50%! And so does Deku. Then he says, smash it! And punches Toga in the face and says, come on, I'll take you all on. They all jump out and he says, shoot style! Boom! Sending them all back. He says, come on, is that all the league's got? And they're like, no! He's like, shoot! He creates an orb in his hand. I'm kidding. He starts to power up his hand. He says, United States of yeah. He's stabbed in the chest. Right, it's almost about to hit his heart. He's stabbed in the chest by Toga, and it's like, bleh. And then Midoriya goes and does shoot style to send her back, and he still has the knife there. He's like, and then he goes down to his knees because of blood loss, and he's like, shoot. So out of nowhere, Dabi would appear right in front of Deku and say, your concern has you distracted, Midoriya. And then he's like, Aizawa! Yeah, I'm just copying the scene where Aizawa get hit by Dabi's fire when he really didn't. And Midoriya immediately dodges, and he goes, I just wanted to do that. And then Bakugo says, Merry Christmas, motherfucker! And then he says, explosion, explosion, explosion! And explodes Toga in the face, saying, good luck! Out of nowhere. Out of freaking nowhere, Todoroki pierces, and then he runs towards Dabi and says, he says, fire, flamethrower! He's like, uh-oh. He goes and blasts it, and it hits his hair, which actually removes the paint. Now this is a theory, what if? This is not real. I don't have full confirmation of this. His hair turns red, and he's like, what the? And he's like, shoot. Out of nowhere, Endeavor shows up, and he's like, Toya? And immediately Deku's eyes widen, and the rest of Todoroki's eyes widen, and every single one of Todoroki's family comes, and they're like, what, Toya? And he's like, and then he blasts all the Todoroki family with fire, but then Todoroki comes and blocks it with ice and says, how dare you? Then it creates ice spikes and sends them right towards Dabi. Dabi immediately breaks through them and says, he's like, and then he finally realizes everything. He's like, so they do care. Then he says, then he goes, it looks like he's about to blast. It looks like he's about to blast thing in the face. Looks like he's about to blast them in the face. But out of nowhere, he turns around and blasts Shigaraki, Toga, and twice in the face, and he's like, don't you ever try and do that again! Then he joins the heroes, and then they start attacking them all, destroying them. All fighting together. The Todoroki family is destroying. I'm not sure what Natsu's power is. I'm pretty sure it's just ice. Just like Todoroki, but yeah. So they all start fighting. Except for, of course, Todoroki's sister, because I don't really know how she fights. I don't think she is a hero. So basically, he would go there. So Natsu, Toya, Deku, Christian, Todoroki, Bakugo, Mina, and Uraraka would all rush at them and start destroying the league. And then he'd say, smash! And then they'd kill him. They'd kill the league for real. They destroyed the league this time. And that's the end of My Hero Academia. What if? Literally like 5 minutes later I'm going to be uploading What If I Was in Dragon Ball full